The Seder used to be that before a Chassanah, the parents of the Chosn would go into Yechidus, their Yechidus. The parents of the Kala would go into Yechidus, and the Chosn and Kala together would go into Yechidus. And the Rebbe would give a bracha, etc., etc. And many times what would happen, that when the Chosn and Kala went in, after the Rebbe finished speaking to both of them, the Kala would walk out and the Chosn would remain, and the Rebbe would give the Chosn certain heroes specifically for the Chosn. So when I went into Yechidus before my Chassanah, amongst the other things, the Rebbe told me that you should learn, before the Chassanah, you should learn in Reishis Chochmah, Shar HaGedusha, Perik Tesvov, Perik Tazayin, and Perik Yudzayin. And you should learn this twice, and both times should be before the Chassanah, before the Chuppah actually used the Loshen. Because when the Rebbe would tell this to other people, some people would take advantage that during Sheva Brachas, when you have more time, they would finish learning these inyanim. But the Rebbe said clearly that both times should be done for the Chuppah. By the time you get to the Chuppah, you should have learned already both times. And the interesting thing is that the Rebbe said to learn Perik Tesvov also. Perik Tazayin and Perik Yuzayin of Shar HaGedusha and Reishis Chochmah deals with inyanim that have a shaychus to getting married. So the Rebbe would tell people to learn Perik Tazayin and Yudzayin. Perik Tesvov in Shar HaGedusha has nothing to do with getting married. That has to do with the inyan of achila, of eating, that you have to eat l'shem shemayim, and all the inyanim that have to do with eating. So usually the Rebbe would tell a chosen, if he did tell him to do this, he would tell him to learn Perik Tazayin and Perik Yudzayin before the Chassanah. He didn't always stress that it has to be finished before the Chassanah, but he would tell him to learn this. But by me, first of all, the Rebbe says that it should be twice. I should learn it twice, and it should be both before the Chassanah. And also the Rebbe added Perik Tesvov. So he told me to learn Perik Tesvov, Tazayin, and Yudzayin of Shar HaGedusha in Reishis Chochmah twice, and both of them should be finished before the Chuppah.